Hello, hi everyone. So, in this particular presentation, I'm going to take us through the latest processing numbers that was announced by Alberta on 19th of November, and we'll see what the numbers looks like. Now, it's almost end of November. We have just over a month left in 2024, and as per the Alberta's latest numbers, they have a total of 858 slots remaining for 2025. How does it look by each stream? The official data is here, and what I have done as always is put all this data in my trusted whiteboard. So, out of 830 odd nomination slots that are remaining, 536 slots belongs to AOS. AOS is still one of the most popular streams, and 536 slots remain for AOS, and they are currently processing applications from August of 2025. So we are November 2025, so it's almost like 3 months back out. Next comes Rural Renewal stream. Rural Renewal stream has a total of 76 slots remaining, and they are currently processing between April of last year and March of this year. Rural Renewal stream is something which is really backed up. So if you look into the Rural Renewal stream, the dates were not changing a lot. They have 76 slots remaining. However, there is an update on Rural Renewal stream on which I am making another presentation after this particular one, where they have made changes to the eligibility and the processing criteria for Rural Renewal stream. So that will be a very interesting presentation, and we will look into that together. But that's a subject of a next presentation. Let's look into this. So where were we? We were at Rural Renewal stream. 76 slots remain. Tourism and hospitality, only 8 slots remain, and they are still processing data from last year. So tourism and hospitality didn't pick up much this year, but it has around 8 slots more remaining for the remainder of the year. Come, let's go to the next. Dedicated healthcare pathway. 61 slots remain, and they are processing data from November 15. So this is one of the most latest data that you would see. Even the AOS is from August of 2025. Dedicated healthcare pathway is just almost like a week backed out. They have caught up almost totally to the time. So they have only 61 slots remaining though. Not many slots remain. And they are in 15th November 2025. That's the dedicated healthcare pathway. Next comes priority sector. Priority sector is the second most is the second most stream with the most allocation remaining. They still have 146. So what I can see is the allocation to the priority sector has increased over last update. I think on 23rd August it was 141. Now it has increased to 166, indicating there is a renewed interest in priority sector. The priority sector 166 slots remain, and they are processing from September of 2025, so almost 2 months back out. And then tech pathway. Tech pathway is again a pathway which is a very fast pathway. Like almost a month back, we had almost 121 slots remain, but now less than 10 slots remain. So looks like tech pathway is done for the year, but we will see what other updates for the year looks like. So these are the numbers of the remaining allocation limits for Alberta. Overall, again, we have 858 slots remaining for 2025. Let's look at the processing numbers. Okay, what is the draw look like? On November 14, there was a draw for priority sector, and then on November 10, there was a draw for AOS. AOS score has really fallen down. Like if you see here, AOS 55, it's such. See, AOS was 60 on October 23rd. Now it has fallen down by 5 more points. 61, 63. Yeah, Alberta AOS is picking up. It looks like they will do more invitations because AOS still has 536 slots remaining. So in the remaining few weeks of 2025, we can expect much more draws for AO. At least one more big draw or two smaller draws can come for the remainder of 2025. We will keep a watch on that. Let's look into that, and then what else we should look at? Tech Pathway. Tech Pathway did a draw. Healthcare priority sector did a draw. So priority sector and AOS is, so in October they have done a lot of draws. Like in October, how many draws they did? 1, 2, 3, 12 draws in October. 12 draws in October, out of which Tech Pathway Express Entry is how many? Like most of them are Express Entry, looks like. Yeah, see, most of them in October are Express Entry. And then within Express Entry, priority sector is also important. So it looks like from the trend, if you see here, priority sector looks like it's making a comeback in Alberta, and that is the reason we see here also that the priority sector numbers are increasing. Even if you look at my whiteboard, if you see here, I think I missed one update in between 23rd August and 19th November, but still priority sector, if I compare with 23rd of October, it has increased with passage of time. So in less than a month, 25 more slots are added to priority sector, which indicates that Alberta might be just redoing its priority and changing numbers across the streams and putting more stress on priority sector for going forward. So it's a good news if you think that your NOC is something which is in demand in Alberta, there is a high chance that you can get invited. So for this Alberta Express Entry stream, make sure you have your IRCC Express Entry ready, and make sure your NOC is correct and all your applications are updated currently, so that if Alberta wants to draw from a pool of Express Entry candidates, you are there. So yep, that's the update for today on this particular processing information that was released on 19th November. What I'm going to do is I'm doing another update on the Rural Renewal update that came in. There is a news that came in very recently on the changes to the Rural Renewal stream. This is what I'm preparing next presentation, and I hope you guys will join that too and have a good time. So thank you everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.